Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Fashionably Fake in Georgia. Today I wanted to talk to you about the 5 rudest things I've been told as an amputee. And I say as an amputee because I've been told many other rude things. Okay, so number 5. I like you better without you wearing your prosthetic. Okay. I don't know why you would like me better without the prosthetic. I'm not defined by my leg, but okay. Number 4, what happened to your face? Well, when I was in the hospital for those 3 months, I have underlying conditions like Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. And with those conditions, you can get hyperpigmentation, you can get vitiligo, which I do have, if you can see here. You can see like that darkness on my upper lip. When I was in the hospital, I thought, oh my goodness, I have grown a mustache. That's not what it was. It's actually hyperpigmentation here and here. And if you can see, I also have some vitiligo there, some of those really light spots here and here. And that just, like I only had a few spots when I went into the hospital, but now I have it all over my face. I have some on my legs. I have some on my arms as well. It's just sometimes the side effects of having, or one of the symptoms of having thyroid issues. Okay, number 3. Aren't you happy your husband didn't leave you? Why would he leave me? He didn't fall in love with my right lower leg, right? For better or for worse, and this is worse, right? I think that's a rude question, although I understand, because I have read on a couple of forums of other people's spouses or significant others leaving them when they have a serious illness or when they do get an amputation, which is just awful. Just when the person needs you the most, that's when you decide to leave. You're an awful human being if you do that. Okay, number 2. Oh, it's better than having, then you fill in the blank. Cancer, blindness, whatever you want to fill in the blank with. I don't like comparing health issues because for one person losing their limb might just be, okay, well, I'm going to get through it. For another one, it might be devastating like it was for me. One person might get through their cancer chemo rather okay and upbeat, while another one might not. And I have a couple of friends who've been through that, and a couple of them were just fine going through the treatment, getting their mastectomy, and another one was absolutely devastated. So you can't compare. You can't compare how someone will react to whatever it is that they're going through. So I don't like comparing that. I don't think it does anyone any good. For the person who's dealing with the issue, whatever issue is that they're dealing with, if you say it's better than having this or that, you're kind of, what's the word? Dismissing their feelings of what they went through. So I don't like doing that. Number 1. At least you got the good kind of amputation. And what is a good kind of amputation? The fact that my head wasn't amputated? I guess then it is a good kind of amputation. But whether you've lost fingers, whether you've lost an arm, a whole arm, all your limbs, one limb, half a limb, there is no good kind of amputation. And I really heard this from people who did not have an amputation, basically those who were like in physical therapy. And of course, I understand where they're coming from, that me as a right below knee amputee might have an easier time getting around and using my prosthetic than someone who is above the knee amputee. But it's still bad. there is no good kind of amputation. So just don't say stuff like that, you know. And I got that a lot when I was going through physical therapy at the rehab hospital. I was there for about 3 weeks, and it was hard because I had been in bed for 3 months. I hadn't moved around. I had the surgery, and it was hard just getting up from the bed. It was exhausting. It was literally exhausting. So for people, I know they were trying to be encouraging, but you have the good kind of amputation. There is no good kind of amputation. So those were the top 5 things that I find rude. And I know some people are well-intentioned, so I never said anything back. That's just the type of person I am. But there is no good type of amputation. So number 5 was you're better off. I like you better without your prosthetic. What happened to your face with the hyperpigmentation and vitiligo? Your husband didn't leave you. It's better than having cancer or blindness or whatever. And at least you got the good kind of amputation. No. But anyway, that's all I have for today. I hope everyone is staying safe during this self-isolation stuff going on. It is a concern. I have family members in New York City who are in the healthcare field. And, we've had reports from them. Some patients have died. My husband's cousin actually tested positive for COVID-19. His symptoms weren't that bad, so he was sent home and he's self-quarantining at this point. But it is scary, so just stay safe. Do what you can to keep others safe as well. And I will catch you on the next video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.